Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the television show Peacemaker. This TV show is a spin-off from the movie The Suicide Squad, written and directed by James Gunn. Now this show features so many fantastic performances from all of these very talented actors you can currently see in the intro to the show. However, today we're specifically going to be talking about the casting of John Cena as Peacemaker and why it is the perfect casting for this particular character. It's an absolutely fantastic piece of television available on HBO MAX. Now, there are 6 episodes of this show out so far. Next episode comes out later on this week. But the reason that I wanted to talk about this show today is because we need to talk about just how perfect the casting is for this show. John Cena is Peacemaker. He is the perfect person to play this role, and here is the reason why. In the WWE, John Cena was known as the champion that won everything, all of the time. He would always win. John Cena wins lol was a meme at the time when he was at the height of his popularity. Or popularity is probably not quite the right word. Infamy, maybe. He got booed a lot by everybody. Even though he was presented as the hero, or the face in wrestling terms, he was very much a heel, or a bad guy, in the eyes of the wrestling crowd. He would get booed whenever he won any titles, whenever he won any matches, whenever he came out, whenever his name was mentioned, he was booed. He was a good guy who was actually a bad guy but didn't realize it. And therein lies why John Cena is the perfect casting for Peacemaker, because that is the character. He is a bad guy who thinks he's a good guy, and he's trying to become the good guy that everybody wants him or needs him to be. And that is essentially the story of John Cena. He started off being this bad guy, and it didn't really work. He wasn't really getting any action with the crowd. He wasn't getting any interactions, any reactions, any big pops or reactions from the crowd. So he changed things up, and he eventually became a good guy, and then the crowd loved him, and then they grew to hate him. Much like so much of celebrity culture, we build these characters up and up and up, and then we tear them down and decide that we hate them and that we've had enough of them. And then they get a redemptive arc where eventually we love them again. And that is the story with John Cena in WWE once again. Now, whenever John Cena's mentioned in the WWE, he gets a great big reaction. People love him. People think he's an amazing athlete, an amazing performer, which he is, but they also love him as an individual because of all the shit that the crowd have put him through and all the shit that he's been through. Now, of course, he has raised his profile, appearing on talk shows promoting his acting work rather than his exploits in WWE. He has starred in big franchise movies like The Suicide Squad and Fast and the Furious 9. He also voiced Bumblebee in the Transformers spin-off and starred alongside popular comedians Leslie Mann and Hannibal Buress in the movie Blockers. John Cena has proved that he has range beyond playing straightforward tough guys in movies like The Marine and 12 Rounds. Not to take anything away from those films, they are great fun. Slowly but surely, he is proving his acting chops, and this Peacemaker TV show is really giving him a great opportunity to demonstrate his range. So far in the show, he has cried, danced, and even done a bit of singing. He can elicit sympathy from the audience with his flawed character while still managing to be hilarious and entertaining. His interactions with the legendary Robert Patrick have been particularly powerful. Patrick's role as a die-hard white supremacist helps show the audience that while Peacemaker is certainly not a good guy yet, his upbringing negatively affected his development. The show has gained lots of positive reviews and high scores on Metacritic and Rotten Tomatoes, and the involvement of James Gunn will always pique people's interest. I hope even more people see this show and experience its insane brilliance. I haven't gone into too much detail about the show's plot in this video because I don't want to spoil all the entertaining twists and turns. Go and watch it for yourself and let me know in the comments what you think of the show. So what does the future hold for John Cena? Will he become as successful as The Rock, or could he even surpass Dwayne Johnson's meteoric rise to superstardom? Here's hoping that Peacemaker continues to demonstrate Cena's abilities and leads to him taking even more challenging projects in the future. Don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know down in the comment section below what you think of Peacemaker and where you think the plot is going. Hey, thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, and if you want to leave me a comment as well, that'd be awesome. If you want to subscribe, there should be a subscribe orb hovering around my head, along with a bunch of other videos from me. So give them a click and check them out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.